We'll see.
Oh, wait.
Oh,
Whoa.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
He's gotta get on the ult.
No way.
Wait,
No
he
way.
put a...
He already
What?
said his path.
Wait,
Why
he-
did he spit? Oh, he didn't have enough time?
He set a path to the fight.
That
No,
was
that's brain
No,
dead.
that.
It's been a quieter day for Hellas NNA here so far.
See, just a more poke coming through. Very long poke game here for Shikigami, just playing around, just using the blazing
Oh,
blast to
heal,
force
heal.
some of these walls.
Oh,
and
shit.
there's the
He's
value
dead.
from Human Torch. Some of those buffs coming through, just that extra damage, that
Give me
damage
a
over
heal?
time. They're using the blazing blast, keeping
Oh,
everything alive.
did he just double
As now
score?
diving on
No,
in,
wait,
finding
wait,
one.
no,
As Melophobia, seeing this
We're
value come out
double.
with the Human Torch.
Yeah, and right now Shikigami starting off great here in the first point. Still yet to be capped Envy.
There's a
trying to
reason
stall
why we
things
got
out.
new
They
supports,
dropped the
no?
Strangling Prison as remix, but that fight seemed over. That seemed like a waste of the prison, if nothing else. And Shikigami cleaning up, powered by the Human Torch, where, by the way, Envy's
whoa,
protectors.
Making a swap into Hella immediately.
See if Cal is able to clip Torch out of the sky. Melophobia right now, raining down fire tornadoes. and
Envy's
lighting
same
them up.
old, just horrible at domination.
Easy win here for Shikigami, and
Just lose the
I mean,
first
Envy
map.
just walked into the blaze and did not walk out.
And I'm loving this Human Torch.
This is like, no, like, be gone. Your charms have no effect on me. Just leaves. Emma Frost not used to that level of rejection. Meanwhile, speaking of rejection, Scary Genji dropping the meteor M. Does not connect. Shikigami still control the point.
No more
Takes down
ults.
Remix. And Shikigami up one here so far. Vanguard's doing well. Melophobia to the back. Finds Narrow.
Nice.
The torch continuing to be on fire as Kaluge is eventually swarmed onto the point. Shikigami, a flawless first round here on Krakow.
Alright. It's like they're
I mean,
coming
this is
off the
just
high
like-
of that win,
You
I
ever seen the
think. You know what I
Willem
mean?
Dafoe picture where he's
Yeah.
like looking up?
Like they're
into the
probably a little
sky?
too gassed up, a little
And
too
he's like,
excited.
"Oh."
Now
Like,
everything's
that's
kind of
essentially what's
cool. We
happening
get
to
that
Envy
round,
right
we
now,
throw
because
that
they're
round
using
away,
this
and now
Human
we all
Torch to
just
just
shit.
Really like the control from Melophobia here so far. And okay, Shikigami
Dude,
gonna open up here. You got the cloak ult being
Oh,
used.
how's he
and
not-
the
oh, he
invisible
died.
weapon.
Wait, how?
Remix
Oh,
though
okay, I was
striking
about to
first.
say.
Greed first Scroot. Getting Envy up on top, 6-on-5. Melophobia using the Force Armor. Has the Torch ult ready to go. Madian though able to get NK early in the fight.
Melophobia misses
Wait,
bad.
I killed out there 8 times
Holy
now.
shit.
So
What the
well
fuck?
timed. This
Okay,
may be the
okay, at
best
least you
Torch play
recovered.
we've seen all day.
And it's so important to
Wait,
watch
wait,
his
wait.
right
What's
click.
going
So his
on
right
here?
clicks go out when he hits the land. It's doing extra.
Imagine
He
this
thought
is
it was
the
a Russell
NBA.
Westbrook interview.
Time those combos,
No,
hit them, you get the
what are you
bonus
talking
of
about,
2
bro?
for the meteor impact.
They're real slow here so far. Cal gonna drop the Torch ult. A little bit of fire here in the back.
Whoa,
Meteor
Cal,
M,
Cal,
though,
there's a-
being used in response
wait,
to Scary
wait,
Genji.
wait.
This guy just shot everything into that.
Wait, Cal. Yo, what
And
the
Scary
fuck?
Genji has
Is he
been a
trying to end the
master
map
of
fast?
the
What was
absolute
that?
Fade away.
Thought it shot.
He
Wait,
just
Kluge
gave
killed
it
3. What the fuck? This guy killed 3 1v6.
Because plenty of to keep this just this blazing blast connected on the point to get that damage.
They walked into the fire.
takes like an
We'll see if
hour
it
to
works out.
TP.
But
Yeah,
it's
it
not.
does.
They just
That guy was
immediately
AFK on point.
mug Scary Genji.
How
thought
was
he
like
was-
no one pressing tab and knowing that they're TPing? You know what I mean?
Meteor M, easy
Dunked
cleanup
on
right
bad in
after,
the chat.
and the Galactic
Dunked on
Legend.
bad in the fucking chat.
No. I think they knew they were TPing. Because the Flame guy already set up
I
a
mean, it's like
fucking
golden
square
rules.
on
He
point.
who makes-
This guy keeps making the same
How
exact
does
square on
Yeah,
point.
it's just cancer. What is that?
Hope from Melophobia putting so much pressure.
It's ridiculous.
Pushing a lot of
Remix
gold
is like asked to sit in the middle of
Like
it.
Just had to
geometry.
breathe on Narrow. Narrow was gone. The boundary for month was a little bit late. Not enough to save Narrow. Keep Envy at a full 6. This is an absolute disaster of an opening start here for Envy. And now Shikigami gonna drop the Eternal Bond.
Who
Melophobia
got
sends
picked?
blood in the water, dives on in with Krasmang.
Narrow,
They
I
get
think.
down Remix. And this may
Yeah, Narrow.
just be Shikigami's map done really in overwhelming power via the Torch.
I mean, Cal gonna have the Eye of Agamotto. They're close to the Eternal Bond for Nero. Aramix swapping to the Venom.
You ain't
Sure.
even touch?
Aramix, NK gonna be able to dance
Remix
around
have
it,
it?
but
10k
Where
has
even
to
they
is
have to
he?
touch them
Oh,
first. I
they
mean, so
have to
that's
walk
touch.
into the blender
They do.
here.
They got it. They
Look
got
at
it.
Shikigami's been
Oh
on
my
tracking.
god, no, he
They're just
didn't
gonna let
even
loose
close
here.
to getting it. Missing
Cal
badly about
dropping
the
the
That was
Eye of
legit
Agamotto.
walking.
Tanks,
He
gets
just-
one
what
stun.
was that?
Meanwhile, Madian into the sky, dropping the Hella bolts, looking to the back, forcing Invisible Weapon
Nice
to
dodge by
just
Mon.
run. Still though,
What?
maybe not giving up any picks here just yet, despite the double duelist ults in
Well,
play.
Envy could win
Melophobia,
this,
though,
actually.
lighting things on fire.
Yeah, they
You
win.
start seeing
Wow.
Remix's health dropping
Classic.
super low. Has to pop the Venom Shield. In
They could
response,
actually
Rouge,
win
though,
this now, like
takes down
this
Genji
game
and
or this
Shikigami
map.
kinda
Classic,
fumbles a bit
classic.
here. Envy able to withstand.
Incredibly good contest there for NBA.
Had in their corner in the last week was that Ricky really pushed the limits on how late to get boundary and still get really good value, but Remix dives on in, goes for the feast, gets pushed.
Oh,
In
why
the
didn't he
middle
go
of
for
it,
Invis? He would have killed
though,
Invis.
Remix needs to get out. Nearly
The
gets
Invis
bursted
was
down.
70
The
HP
boundary
or
though is used
70%
here by
HP.
Shikigami, used in turn by
He
Envy.
ulted
Both
to
teams
make sure
invisible.
Remix died,
Velphobia
that guy.
hunts
Like
down
to cut
Remix.
LOS.
Remix actually wasn't able to get away.
Bro.
At all.
Shikigami now working on the 65. Krasmeng dropping the prison.
Oh, Kaluj ate it again?
What's Mello looking at right now? Right now, just waiting for the
No,
big
no,
meteor to go.
Kaluj.
Shikigami though still in a good spot.
No.
Dropping the eternal bond. Torch.
He sent
up
it to
in
the next
sky,
map.
Looking for who to burn. Amadian
Wait,
getting
did
NK.
NK just ult into the
Shikigami now,
invisible
a
too?
little
Like
bit
after
more
they put it
needed.
down?
We're in overtime,
Oh,
99,
no,
99.
bro, this is
All the
newbie.
eliminations going their way. Just need a little bit more. Remix back
God,
in the fight.
oh.
Remix out of the fight. And that could be it.
I mean, look at the
That
man advantage.
was-
They're about to
Well,
have
how could get
another supernova. They're about to have a meteor imp.
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
I'm
whoa,
invested, but I think this is going to be a
whoa.
slow loss for Envy.
I was at the point, I was at the
A
point.
miracle, like an absolute miracle.
Shikigami
The
proving,
fuck
by
was
the way, that them
Oh,
being
he's at
good,
4.
not a fluke. A lot of people did wonder if this team was a little bit too one-dimensional.
He convinced Cal to play Punisher.
Balanced approach. In fact, is Envy.
Bro, Punish
On
the
board.
Cal never
I mean, to be fair,
wanted
this
to
is
play
their
Punisher.
offense right versus the defense. So typically, the defense we're going to try that triple Vanguard
What?
to break out as.
These
No,
guys
I mean,
just
the
got
aggression
like
here,
pooped
the
on.
bubbles, the
They're
bullets,
already lost with
just
that
making
positioning.
A lot of presents already for Envy.
Oh, should we send this VOD to fucking Shroud Egg?
Canadian, though. Going on down. Squirrel Girl hasn't had the highest success rate here at Rivals Fight Night. We'll see if this is a
That's
change
literally
at all
just
as
how you
Envy
beat it. You just like walk up,
pummeled.
like
Wolverine
actually
so
go
far, but
forward,
Gets a little bit of a grab.
like they
Just
just
trying to
did.
get out of this also very aggressive Shikigami hold.
I mean, Shikigami, with the Emma Frost available, so Wolverine, you can use the Diamond form. You do have some options to mitigate with the Bulwarks here as well as Armadian. Armadian can swap.
What's happening?
Knight, which with the buffs, the bonus that you get.
Are they ever gonna kill
that?
that? Oh my one pump!
I
Yeah,
think this is a really good comp from Envy to make sure to
We
get the
saw
Punisher,
this
to
game
get this
already, my
flip here
chat
to make sure to just go for the.
He's able
Wait.
to make it work for now.
What?
Portal here from
What?
Shikigami.
They're trying to get
Send
4
things up.
fights.
Shikigami rolling on in from the backhand side. They nearly pick off Narrow
Well-
immediately. However, Remix playing into a drop strangling prison. NK.
They
He ulted the ants on the ground!
And
Yeah.
back to spawn.
No,
It is
no.
way
Very
too
fast fight
much.
win, but that's 3 ults.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Do we make sure no one goes down to the
Mine.
leader for Kaluj?
Bucket likes
I would
naming
ult
things.
like
I'll say
now
this
if
here.
I was
This combo
Cal, bro,
works.
okay.
It's Khonshu's prison coming right up from Krasmang and Amadian. However, Cal with the final judgment here. Envy trying to open things up. Remix meanwhile in the front line. Krasmang hasn't
Z with the
dropped
shotgun
prison
on
yet.
point.
Right
Max
before
win.
they get the chance to
Nice.
send. Gets healed back up. Prison is dropped. But guess
Wait,
what?
give him Z,
Khonshu
give him
was
Z.
there.
Get his ult,
Khonshu did
bro.
not answer the call
Oh,
because
do we not
Amadian was
Z?
down. However,
Scatter.
the rest of it still
Lost?
works out.
Yeah, they lost.
On the defense, Shikigami still able to find some
Whoa, whoa,
picks.
whoa.
Wait.
Uh-oh, wait. Not
What
a lot of value in the
the
strangling prison
fuck?
either, so as the fight breaks down,
Whoa,
still
whoa,
This
whoa,
is
whoa,
fucking
whoa,
bad,
whoa,
man.
But
Round
I still
one,
think
round
it's
one.
not terrible here for Shikigami. The fight's broken
These
down
guys are
pretty
ant
badly. They should be able
murderers.
to hit Kaluj. That's exactly what we're gonna do.
Scatter and
And despite some
Remix
unfortunate
killing all the
situations,
bugs on the
they
ground.
hold on to the hand of Khonshu, and it makes sure to get tons and tons. Because now
We have a sub coming in. It's Deep Impact. Back to you.
I didn't know if you'd been called. I didn't know if you'd been called out yet. I
Whoa,
couldn't tell.
wait,
the fuck is
wait,
that
wait,
kid
wait,
doing?
wait.
Wait,
Right
what
click
the
somewhere.
fuck?
Take cover.
Yo,
You're getting shot at.
I mean, Envy
What
have to
the
back.
fuck?
They have to back unless they're gonna pick right now. They're gonna have to back. And the thing
Cal
is,
on
here's what's so
Psylocke?
brutal
Wait, what's
for the league is
happening?
because you just saw right there, Amadian
Oh, that's it.
gets
This is
pressured
good.
by
This is
Cal
good.
because of
I'm
that
getting
bonus
it.
move change from Moon Knight. Not good
Wait,
found.
how did Scatter get
Blue's kind of
flayed?
all in on this, and it's
Wait, how did their
That's
mags
what he was looking for.
disappear
Krasmang, though,
for an
it's a
hour?
bug. It's a bug massacre. And also, how did he reappear
Dancing
full
of Doom
HP?
takes down
Oh,
another.
because of Ricky's
So
ult,
Cal
that's
making
why.
things happen here in the
Classic,
backline. Envy
classic.
with
I
the
fucking
advantage,
called it,
Madian
chat.
down, and
Did I
that
not
first
call it?
Going the way of Envy.
Will burn through pretty much every strategy. So.
Yeah, I mean, okay. Prison is out. Is
They
Khonshu gonna
double.
answer the call? Oh,
Did he
yeah,
double
the portal's gonna
again?
get opened up, but
Bro,
the
what is
rocket
wrong with
CYA
Envy?
comes in, and Envy, everyone escapes jail time. Kaluj goes in,
What
takes down
the
Melphobia.
fuck?
The jailbreak in progress. Envy not phased at all by that ult
Whoa,
combo.
whoa, whoa,
Shikigami trying to hang on here with the eternal bond.
Yo,
but
yo, yo, yo,
NK
yo, yo.
no.
Envy
good
lost
control.
all their
But
hands.
Well, I think it's because
Krasmang
they're
still
playing
get
like
Shikigami, are they
Shiki is
somehow
making
gonna
it
hold
so
on here, even
weird,
with
you
the
know what I
combo
mean? Like with
failure?
these
Yeah,
bangs and shit. So like they've never
I
done
mean, I
this
love what the
before. So it's
backline
like
of Shikigami here. They
they're
make sure
like
they never
panicky,
did
you know what I mean?
on, putting that pressure. They're
And I
using this
never
cape of
did
terror to
this
put.
before.
Still under pressure, still getting thrown back.
Oh,
Kaluj
nice
is heading
fade
up, drops
disciplined by
meteor M, and
Kings,
no,
bro.
does not connect. Now,
This guy's,
back
like,
to the other
not
side,
panicking
NK
at all.
Looking for a little bit of
Yeah.
tank damage right now. Chops that tree right down. The aid of Rocket, but here comes Khonshu. Amadian. Drop in the hand of Khonshu, picks up two.
Winnable,
Cal,
no?
though, back the other way.
Oh,
Takes
oh.
out one of his own, the BRB, bringing Envy right back in the fight. Battle of power here. Much more
They
in
won.
Envy's favor
Cal
here
turned it
so
around.
far. And the balance continuing the tip over in the Envy camp as they just have a little bit to go.
Portal used for Amadian just for them to touch.
Oh, they're back on in. Shikigami draining the bank. Meteor MN from Scatter Genji. Can he do it one more time? Looking for it? No, not going to find it here just yet. Cal, meanwhile, shooting away here. Mostly onto the CYA. Finally breaks it on down. Both teams still
Oh my!
However, Shikigami, again, crunched. NK with the stand. Ends up picking up 3. Crushes Genji there on the other side.
Classic,
That's
bro.
bad,
Holy, the ducky is smoking all map.
That's bad.
The ducky is smoking all maps, baby.
I mean, the value in
Wait,
is getting for the Wolverine. Maybe Puckett is right. I was about to say, like, well, this seems to be a good fight.
You just eat it, guaranteed?
Not going to be held
When you
hostage by waiting for conch.
No, like.
See if Krasman can find the opportunity right now.
What I'm saying is, like, you know, like, it's mind games. Like, back in Ghosts, like, the Diva and Zarya mind game each other.
Yeah.
Really the star that made it happen.
Like, if you're good enough as Zarya, you can almost guaranteed get the ult off.
Yeah, they didn't even commit the meter. Trying to find the leap, trying to find one.
No, like, if I play like Groot, I would just, like, run forward, look at the ground, like, you know what I mean? Like, just hard bait it out easy. Yeah. And just keep doing
one or
that.
the other. You have to do one or the other.
I would just, like,
Either
keep
you
doing
just
that.
turn the corner and lob it, or you just bait. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like a lot of players just overthink
Counterfire
it.
in here from
And
Cal,
then
not
it
quite
just
over
way
yet,
too
but Envy
obvious
is
when
looking
they're,
awfully weak with the healing. Just
I thought you were saying like if he shoots it at the wall or some shit. You know what I mean?
And
No.
Shikigami,
I don't know how that
overtime
works
might
actually.
be
I'd have to
stopping
test it in
Envy
the
here
practice
right
training.
before the apex. Or time ticks down, and the stall it is over. A hold before third.
Further.
Already has gotten more progress than Shroud X got on this map here so far.
ZP said the same thing.
You know, 9 meters, 3 times Shroud X progress, and way
they
more
broke
in
it
terms of
already.
the eliminations. 2 going
Crazy
down,
what
Krasman
happens when
finding
you
it
hold
early.
W.
And here the BRB gets remixed back in the fight. Envy firmly on the back foot as
No,
they
just
just
sit and
keep
fucking
going.
spawn.
And I think this is definitely a learning. They learned a bit for what happened in the previous matchup. For
No way.
Shroud
doing it.
said they
And
got
on top of that,
UPCs, so
had
they
him across
testing
the
it
road,
out.
like,
Oh
right
yeah,
before.
that's
So
why
I
they
really
lost.
like that for everything Shikigami did just to burst out of spawn. As here comes the
They were testing out the new PCs that they got more FPS on.
Nearly going right down. The pressure on those
what?
supports just absolutely ridiculous. Melophobia, right place, right time. Definitely can swing the Wolverine. Omega Hurricane coming on in just for egregious cleanup over the top, and you know that portal's gonna fit.
And Envy have ult advantage here.
That went way too high.
Yeah, he needs to go down to
I
get
think,
healed.
Envy was wishing they had Magneto.
Oh, he gets a pick on the Raccoon is really good.
To go.
He gets Storm here
Okay,
because
so
there's no
that Dance the
Raccoon.
Butterfly does cut down Ricky. So Envy
Nice.
still winnable here. Ooh,
And he
nice
took the guard.
shots around the pillar
Yeah,
from
it's
NK.
perfect.
Keeping Envy's defense alive here. As Shikigami right now just
NK looking
getting
good
a
on the
little bit
sideline, no?
bisected.
And just like that, there's only 1 minute 50 seconds left.
Because Kaluj does so much damage on this pick, even with the nerfs.
It's good.
Yeah, the Eye of Agamotto, especially when you're playing like kind of a clump.
Basically 2
style.
fights
You
left.
don't have a Magneto, so Strangling
Like, you
Prison
can't really hit that
set up
often.
This Ionic Seduction here, knowing there's no strategy souls just yet.
For the
Oh, it's gotta be
Europeans in the
Kalush.
chat, we are at
Misses
63
badly.
getting to be. Go ahead.
Kalush went into back. He went to back, got one, but the fall through from Shikigami far more conscious.
NK die on
wrath
point, bro.
Just being felt across the board. Clearly, in terms of deities, like, I don't know, Khonshu.
The Finn, Shikigami continuing their progress forward. Likely just going to be looking to drop that CYA, just get some of the damage boost, get some of the bonus health here, but Scatter
This
gets
is
you
really
going
good,
down.
friend B.
And get Scar down early. Remix. I think Remix still may
Yeah,
drop the
that was
prison
very
here,
good.
but okay.
I
Dance
don't know
Butterfly
what
into
the
back.
fuck Shikigami
Envy
just did right there.
spending some
He just, like,
cash
walked up
here.
and down.
Gate. Especially with Kluge going Magneto, so now they're going to have bulwarks. They're going to have some of these bubbles.
Battle.
Groot in. Remix for the strength of the prison
Legit.
and gets immediately denied. Melophobia punishes him for the attempt. Remix might be back in the fight.
The
but
most average
prison
Remix ult
is
we've ever saw.
out. And Shikigami looking for the way in. You have the Eternal Bond being used and used on both sides as
1v6 ult in their
Shikigami
spawn.
just gets far more from this exchange. Yeah, Cal may be in the sky, but nothing falling as a result. The ult exchange way better for Shikigami here so far.
And I really, really liked how Shikigami played that too, because as soon as you get a pick,
Krasman drops the wall. Send the stone here for the prison. His fault they're going to be there, and it
that was a really good
absolutely
play,
is.
actually.
2 immediately following. Krasman does it again. Great setup, great
This
wall
is
from the
not
follow through.
looking good,
Amadian
Brandon.
with a little bit
Yeah.
of cleanup right after.
This is
And second
really
point,
not
gonna go
good.
directly the way of Shikigami.
and that's exactly
We're
what you want
gonna
to see.
have to
Strangling
reverse
Prison,
sweep here.
Cape of Terror, get the vulnerability.
This is banging. No,
Shikigami move on forward, and this for Envy, this is just their time to make something happen. They want to know how to pick, and that's exactly what they wanted.
Yeah, you get that early on. And here's the important part here. You're pushing back Shikigami. You're giving Remix time to set up a really good prison. The Median, though, here on the flank. they can do a little bit of pest control on the rocket. No, instead going in for Kaluj. Meanwhile, Remix under the gun goes down, doesn't have a chance to drop the
Cal kills
prison.
Nero there, by the way. Cal kills that wolf, by the way. Cal kills that rocket, by the way.
Taking down Cal. Now going up to the outside, using the Goddess of Death, dropping in the damage from above, and Shikigami Vest one fight away.
Envy just can't win a fight.
Had to invest a couple ults there, but I mean, and to take them out, it's not going to necessarily be a super easy fight. Envy, they have some tools in the belt here.
Krasmang here, dropping the prison. Prison v prison right now. Who's going to come out on top? Envy dumping the bank. They have to win this fight. Cal, though, ends up falling. Melophobia getting to the back. Both teams down to Hella. Both dead to Wolverine. 5-on-5. I
think they just double scored right ulti again, by the way.
A little bit more here for
they
Envy.
did.
Remix on the ropes. Remix super low. Remix
not on fucking Loki,
down, as well as Nero. And Shikigami, they have broken through the blockade.
This is not
They're
good,
going to
bro.
take map 2. One map away from being back-to-back champions.
Bro? These
Here
guys
in
just
North
lost
America.
their hands after that shit.
You don't hear me say this very often at all.
Both teams looking for advantage right now in the neutral. Krasmang going on forward, and Cal been pretty aggressive right now, dropping the armor. It's a real durable Human Torch between the Luna and the Invisible Woman, and now looking for Krasmang to get Krasmang down, but they lose Remix in turn. The Force is getting burned to best.
Yeah, I mean, it's just setting up these.
Looks
It's
like
just
this
kind
guy
of like an
lag
RTS,
switching.
like it's a tower defense. You're just watching just all the blazy blasts go up, forcing, just building the wall of fire slowly. As Melophobia, though, gonna
That
be
would
winning
have
that
already
duel
been
there.
fucking
Gonna be
capped, by the
watching
way.
these duels.
They're on the res
Melophobia
comp.
gets another. You need
Bro,
to be
what
also
are these
keeping
guys
an eye
doing?
on the Invisible
Just
Woman.
go
The
res
Guardian.
comp, bro.
Like, once the nerfs,
This
they
guy's
have a little
crazy
less
at this
health than
point,
before, but it
bro.
doesn't really matter if you're just dealing with 1v1 duelist duels. So much of this fight that happens is how can they empower their Human Torch player?
I'm gonna be honest, this has real first hold potential here. I think getting through Torch on this choke is quite literally hell with the amount of fire that's going down here. Cal, though, gonna be the first to drop the Supernova, get some fire tornadoes into the back. They need something off of this, and so far they're not able to find a Melophobia. Meanwhile, gonna pop tornadoes in turn. Amadian was able to get to the back line, got down the Invisible Woman, and Envy is just getting crushed in this choke point. Nothing is getting a better. Remix burned to the ground.
Switch to the res
And
comp.
Shikigami, 2
What
minutes
the
burned off the clock.
fuck is happening,
I mean,
bro?
the ult trade's just better. The ult trade's
Yeah,
just better
Shikigami,
across
the
the
best
board here for
team that-
Shikigami. They're using this defensive corner, so
Action in play, trying to add on to this early pick. So far, though, Shikigami doing a great job getting away. Melophobia, there's no way he lives. Melophobia was so low, drops the Force Armor at the very end. Ricky ends up falling, stays alive, and somehow takes down NK.
Got it, no?
Yeah, I don't know how they fucking just won like that. It was
Keeps
weird.
on rolling. The Shikigami still deciding to scatter. Genji says, absolutely. Right back on in at Krasmang, setting up here for the Strange Portal. Will it come in time? He's channeling, he's going. The portal is up. The first point not over here just yet. But is Shikigami gonna be able to find their footing? Melophobia back over and in, has the ultimate ready to go. But can they stay on the convoy? That's gonna be the question. Krasmang down. Your sacrifice noted. Melophobia still has yet to pull it, and now NK just says, dance the butterfly.
Nice.
Let's make sure it happens.
What?
Oh, I
Melophobia,
wasted
though,
all.
over the top, drop the Supernova into the fire shots to the back line, but it's not enough when no one's on the point. Into the back line, and it did force out the invisible boundary in turn. Both teams still to full. Krasmang, though, needs to get out. Super low HP, ends up getting walled off. Remix not letting him get away. And Envy earning a one-player advantage, but Amadian to the back line.
Bro.
The dance is massive.
I mean, the Psionic Seduction plus the Dance of the Butterfly. And they invested so much to stay alive. NK, though, still up, but gonna commit, but pretty low HP. Can they get one? They get one. They might be able to get two.
Oh,
Yeah, no, not quite.
Doesn't matter, though. I mean, opens up, keeps
We're really spreading out the damage
I don't
right
know.
now, making every shot count. The ultimate.
I do
good
think
to
you're
go.
right, though. Like,
And
where it's
now,
like,
gonna
this
drop
is
it.
not
Gonna
their
say,
game.
Envy, take a
Yeah.
step
This
back.
is like, this is
Shots
the
here on the
Shikigami's
Who's meeting
fucking
early,
shit.
So this is
Yeah.
gonna
Bread
be
and
butter.
mellow here. If they get anything done, Torch vs Torch at the top.
my
They regret that
No,
fight.
this
Just
guy's
get
flame guy
shotgunned
is
right on
dirty.
down.
I think
And
they
of course, the
just
ultimate
need
is
to play
favored
like
Shikigami.
their type of
Able to
comps,
equalize a little
bro.
bit here.
Well, I
Respawn
don't know
coming
if
back
they,
in.
I don't know how
Krasmang
they
finding
stream, but
Remix. And with only a minute left, Envy maybe
Feel
running out of
like
steam.
they'd just be
Melophobia
more
having some
comfortable on
issues
the
there to
res
get that,
comp.
finish off that final
It's just like
win,
so
but
easy to play
works
that.
out still the pressure.
And
Yeah,
Same time,
ult.
has to back out for
Wait.
a moment. Now going for Melo. In over the top, has a slight advantage, but Ricky with the save, invisible boundary. Right place, right time as Dance of the Butterfly comes on in. Shikigami not giving up anyone here just yet. Envy, desperate to get anything going here in overtime. They could get held here and now. The boundary, though, about to fade.
Wait,
No
it might be a
way.
duck.
Dropping the fire here.
How?
Krasmang, though, down.
It's a guaranteed
How
duck.
can
Oh
the
no, it's
duck
44.
never be
Then
denied?
Envy here so far.
Wait a minute.
But Canadian able to get to the back line, gets on the
Wait a
NK.
second.
Melophobia finally going down the cow, and it has turned into a brawl here on the point. Dance of Butterfly, though, in
What?
Legit Valentini even borderline in my ranked games.
The strategist keeps us alive as Cal
The fuck?
continues to get those picks in the back line. And with a strategist line for Envy, that is the patty cake setup.
They're gonna
Envy test still for
Wait a
Shikigami.
second.
They can touch.
Yeah, it's not over yet here at second point. Overtime still in progress. Cal having to deal with his counterpart in the top. Torch versus Torch. The tree in the way.
What the fuck is this?
There's a legit anime battle on my screen.
In hot pursuit. Both teams looking at now fade of both worlds out here once more
Cal's
for
not even
Envy.
big
Envy
ass all
back up
right
to full
there.
strength.
Yeah,
Cal
GG. That
gonna
guy's
drop
not
the
coming
Inferno
out
right
of
now. Looking for more presence on the point. They've got Scared Genji down with Remix on the swap to the Strange. Now into the choke point. Luna though gonna get
Nice,
fade of
that
both
was
worlds
good.
up, but in Shikigami only
They should
3
win this.
people left remaining as overtime.
Yep. And they wasted
here.
the
Surely
support
Envy
ult.
will be able to clean out
Perfect.
and
Yeah.
force into 3.
The ducks on
They
ducks
definitely
on
will. They're not going to
ducks.
commit anymore. It was a slow burn at that point. Literally.
Remix is on
one-man
Strange.
Agamotto and Remix
what?
kinda puts
I didn't
himself in
even
a
know.
rough position for it still.
I didn't notice
Or
that at all.
something visible.
Oh,
Like foaming out my mouth like too hard.
No.
Oh my god, my god.
I don't like,
Oh
bro.
my god, super
I'm like, the Shikigami has to win at this point type shit.
No cap.
Like, the reverse sweep cannot happen.
They don't want to get staggered too much.
Like,
later,
I'm
but
like
they definitely
blinking
don't.
in and out.
Yeah, yeah,
like,
same,
dying.
same,
Yeah,
same.
yeah,
It's
yeah,
happening.
it's like
Happening all
that.
the same. They have fire tornadoes.
Shit
Like
got
twitches
heads.
out here. We need Glenn Powell. Good Powell. They have some options.
Here we go. Envy, last opportunity to finish out this map. Invisible Boundary dropped real early.
Another
Dancing
duck.
Butterfly and
It's
NK
just
finding
a
Diggs.
duck. It's
I'm
gonna be
telling you,
duck
bro.
fucking map
It's
5
I'm telling you,
overtime,
it's a
6-way
science,
overtime,
bro.
3 more
What?
hours.
This got 99, 99, draw, 99, 99.
Map 8.
Silent Seduction, you're gonna build that for Collusion. You have a
I'm
dance of the
telling you, bro,
butterfly.
it's legit a
Close to the
science
world,
to this
so the
game.
open-
Hey,
I mean, I
the
guess
attacking
it's
team
ultimately
always
across
wins the
board here,
dunk.
but Envy can be super aggressive. Use this
Fucking
DOT
science.
here.
I think you look to
Someone needs to
Collusion.
do
Yeah,
some
Collusion
research
Yeah,
at
24
Stanford,
hours.
bro.
Psionic seduction. And who's the problem? It's Krasbang.
Someone needs to do some
Krasbang
research at
cannot
Stanford
resist the
about, like,
charms of
why-
Collusion.
What? This guy thought he was that
Always
lawyer.
win. No, I'm not.
earlier.
There needs to be some study. Why does the attacking team always win the last fight?
Instead, they take down Scared Genji. The front line for
Alright,
Shikigami
I don't
is
think Envy could win
decimated.
this
Cal
one,
working
bro.
the back right
Like,
now.
oh,
they're winning.
wait,
No,
wait,
they're
wait,
winning.
wait,
I
wait, wait,
promise
wait,
you
wait,
they're
wait,
winning.
wait.
They won, bro. They won.
Wait, why is this guy ulting into a Luna ult?
I'm telling you, bro.
Dance of
Yeah,
Butterfly
hit up the
from the
Oh, I
Stanford
think he just
scientists,
ulted,
bro.
actually.
Where it needs to
They
be.
won.
So
Oh, yeah, he
close.
just
Remix
went
able to
ulted,
take down
actually.
Dinks, and it's Envy.
Wait.
adding
Wait, actually, they
pickoff
might have
after
lost.
pickoff. They're
No,
nearly
they won.
there.
They won. No, they
I mean,
won.
with,
You're right,
there's
they
a
won.
silent seduction, but it's too
Nah,
late.
the duck.
They have the walls.
duck- the
There's
duck
not enough
is
damage
like-
on the point.
What?
They tried to do it.
Wait, the
There's
duck
a
is actually
box
real.
delay there
It's a
on the
science,
group, but it
bro.
just wasn't going to be enough. And Envy,
Can
I mean,
someone tell me
also
why this
another
always
moment
happens
for
in
the
these
But it's like the
Warriors
9-3
for
curse.
Collusion there because not only
Envy fan of the fire.
Yeah, my chance
Bring
to
the
say
wall.
you
What? They're on Jeff.
By the way, the cap fleece
Yeah,
there, so
it's
they're crazy
fire.
on the cap.
Oh, this is like a
Chaos
rank comp. They're
composition,
literally playing a
and
rank
the chaos
comp.
is working.
This shit is like so
When
age to
Jeff
play
starts,
against.
Yeah.
The Jeff is
yeah.
real.
Collusion's having
I
none
mean,
of
the
that
chaos
shit,
isn't
though.
working, actually. Maybe I spoke too soon, but it is getting picks, which means because of the spawn advantage here, this is still great.
Where we're at right now here at Rivals Fight Night. Narrow, though, able to take down Krasbang.
All right,
Defeat
let's go to map
Captain
5.
America in the
GG.
back line. Jeff may still be
what
dancing
is
around, but
Shikigami
I'm not
doing?
quite sure if he
This
cares
guy
about
wants
anything.
him
You
to
guys
win.
lock in, bro?
I think Shikigami might
Like,
be
yo.
cool.
What are these
I
guys
think they might be
doing?
able to- like, the
guys are, like,
idea
trolling.
Maybe could have worked like off the rip
I'm
before here. They weren't
done.
expecting the chaos composition, but now they're stuck. They're
Ben is calling my fucking name.
Yeah,
I have a
actually,
Jeff
it's
trying to
pretty
hit a flame guy in the
Actually,
air.
it's pretty
Jeff.
No, that may be the plan, but also
Unbelievable.
you're probably not going to get Torch in that Jeff vault. We'll see.
Oh wait!
Here we
Oh,
go. Here it
whoa,
comes.
whoa,
Oh my
whoa,
god,
whoa.
oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
He's gotta get on the ult.
No way.
Wait,
No
he
way.
put a...
He said he already
What?
said his path.
Wait,
Why
he-
did he spit?
They're too
Oh, he didn't have enough time?
He set a path to the fight.
That
No,
was
that's brain
No, that
dead,
is
bro.
dirty.
That is
Even
brain
if it
dead.
didn't quite work out.
He
Shikigami-
set a
They're getting too
path,
cutesy. They're
bro.
getting too
Dad, did you guys
cutesy.
see
I think
Remix
they're
build the
gonna
wall back up?
But the problem is,
Bro, I thought he was playing Fortnite.
It's taking too long. It's
He's
taking
pushing
too
the
long
corner.
though. They have heals, they have strategists, they have the boundary.
Should we
Like,
get off
they
this
need to get
fucking
a pick
comp
right
now?
This is their chance. And Madian has Dance of the Butterfly, and there's
Go
no
back to what was
strategy. This is their
working, bro.
chance,
Just
surely.
beat them quick.
Oh, Krasbang going down low.
Dada
And, you know,
needs to
by the way, This is
sleep.
the rare Krasbang down
begging,
group.
bro.
We're seeing different look. However, maybe to that.
Begging,
Dance of the
begging
Butterfly gets one.
you.
Remix out right
Remix.
after. Shikigami with a little bit of life. Cal trying to shut on down to the back line. Gets rid of the Luna. Looking for a little bit more. The damage from Cal. Unreal. NK following up right after.
Can
it,
anyone
but
shoot this guy?
He's still wounded. They lost Kaluj. Shikigami, though, I mean...
Uh-oh, he's here. Captain America.
That's right. He also
Fear.
puts out
Fear.
fires.
Oh.
No.
Oh, this is a good portal in. A little too late.
That was close.
The
Yeah.
good is
Good
when you
attempt
use
by
your
Remix,
strategist.
like put it
ZP,
downwards.
Yeah.
Melophobia can still heal.
Okay. Well, Amadian right now, just walking forward. Dance of the Butterfly, good to go.
big
Shikigami
damage.
looking out of sorts with this Captain America Jeff comp, but okay, you get NK. There's still hope. Amadian into the back line. The dance is good to go. Remix frozen and not quite bursted down. The invisible boundary coming just in the nick of time as Kaluj walks forward, picks up 2. And that was looking like disaster for Envy, but the timely strategist ult coming in from Month does the work.
I mean, so he's probably going to be their touch component.
Well, meanwhile, Dance of the Butterfly.
Damn.
NK, easy chopping. He's the chef. You put him on the chopping board and sliced and diced away. But as
I mean, Krasman can touch.
Jeff ult. Can the Jeff ult
Did Indy fall
work?
asleep?
Jeff over.
No, I'm like making it out to back and shit.
He's got to live.
Is it another classic right now?
I mean, Krasman doing his best to stay alive.
This guy about to hit like a
No,
no,
this is weird. It's next map. It's next map.
It has to happen now. If there's ever a chance.
How hungry are you?
No,
They don't touch.
They don't touch because
Though, Eternal Bond coming on out. Leading the way is their Cloak and Dagger, putting Envy into the corner quite literally and blinding them to boot. The Galactic Legend's good to go, but Cal is down. Shikagami taking advantage of the dive from the Cloak. Cal may be back into it, but here we go. Galactic Legend, NK, low HP, still looking for picks in turn.
The fuck is that?
Is NK gonna be able to find it? I think it's a little bit topped off, but the Galactic Legend, is it gonna be enough for Krasman? No, the Fate of Both Worlds comes on in nick of time
Rush just
from
dies through fucking
Ricky.
portal.
And just like that, Shikigami staying in the fight. Meteor M from Kaluj, can it
Oh.
add some stability? The answer is no.
Up, GG.
the hand of Conchu though with the combo. There it is. 3 down off the strangling prison. So Shikigami, I mean, really off that really
Mag like
early
he gets that
Eternal
Moon Knight,
Bond
all
build
good
there.
though.
Also, Remix is getting caught out
Can
here.
literally
And then
buy
some.
one
That's like
pressure
that.
on the way in. Meteor M from
Bro,
Shikagami.
that's like a 14
wants
leg
to finish
parlay
the
that
job,
could
but
change your
healing
life
might
right
come in
there.
just in the nick of time.
Like
Remix
imagine
finding
you put
no
that
one on
$1,000 on
the
a fucking
combo with the
18
torch
legger,
ult. You
fucking
see Melophobia
literally
coming in the back. They
1.5
burn down
million
the tree,
X.
and now
What is
looking
that?
for Kaluj. Forced
Boom,
on
you're
back.
literally like
Target
a
change up
trillionaire.
here. Scatter Genji on the NK. and
It's legit
Shikigami
life
leading
changing
the way.
money.
I mean, Shikigami here just keeping the advantage press. Gonna come on in. There's the Meteor Impact just coming on forward. Melophobia, relatively uncontested right now. No one to shoot at him.
Shiggy
So Shikigami keeping the pressure going. They're gonna have another hand of Conchu. They're about to have another combo with the Strangling Prison. The Strangling Hand. The Strangling Conchu.
Yeah. I like
Hand to
Conchu's prison. Conchu's prison.
Conchu's Prison? Yeah, that sounds better, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, he puts you in
Yo,
jail
we got
and then
touched, by the
also
way. It's gonna
like,
tap
just
early.
eliminates you in the same jail. So
What? They just
Oh
they
my
baited the fuck
What?
out of Cal. Thought it
No,
was
that
ranked.
ranked. That's
The
like me
shit
going
thought it
in
was
the
ranked
touch.
when they
No
started
troll.
running away.
can save that combo a little
This
more.
guy
They want
Remix
Krasman
started doing
just
the
walks
dash.
forward,
Wait, no,
walls off
this
Remix,
is
gets
bad.
the
Yeah,
elimination.
they're
These
getting
guys are staggering the
Going
whole
forward to
map,
that.
by the
I
way.
mean, it's really just this
It's
deathball style
over.
composition because you just have so much damage.
These guys
between
just
the
staggered
DOT
the
damage
whole
for
map.
Melophobia between this burst damage here.
Yeah, the answer may be
Practice.
yes. Also, Galactic Legend.
Yeah, no cap, no
tired of
cap.
losing.
I don't know how
NK
these guys. They
dropping
should
it.
both not
Looking
be
for
allowed
Torch
to
Healer,
play
at
the
least
characters
forces
they
them
know.
down to the
Right?
ground
Yeah.
for the
They
healing.
have to
The
play
counter
other shit.
dive in from Cal. But NK into the back. Fate of Both Worlds
Like,
is going to be
NK
used
should
here.
never be
Shikigami
on Bungie
spending a little bit of cash
ever.
to survive,
Yeah.
but it's
Yeah,
not
or
going to be enough. The
Star-Lord.
Meteor M from Kaluj ends
Like
Ricky.
just play fucking
Ends the
Flame
hope
Guy all
Shikigami
day, play
keeping this
Moon Knight
push
all
alive.
day, like these characters. Like random ass characters, Psylocke,
Get the max
all
value there
this
from
shit.
Meteor.
Krasman is the only question where it goes, and you know they're going to use the Torch ult here to maybe buy a little bit of time. Genji actually early. Meteor M as a result of that looks for it, nearly gets pick up. And
Wait,
does.
wait,
Month
wait,
around
wait,
with
wait,
that.
wait,
Prison and
wait,
Conchu
what just
bringing in some
happened?
Justice right over the top. The combo connects. And Envy thrown back.
The fuck am I looking
its
at?
apex.
Oh,
So
another
Melophobia
triangle being
buying
blown on
extra
point.
progress with this. Ding still holding on to Eternal Bond. NK
Alright,
down!
no,
Pops the Galactic
This is
Legend will get
GG.
pressured by Madian, and it does not work out. He was super low HP at the pop. Now Envy. Fate of Both Worlds in. Still down NK. Prison out from Remix. Can they get a single pick? Remix, meanwhile, Ricky, meanwhile, just dancing. Keeping Shikigami nice and healthy. Remix caught down off the prison from
These
Krasman.
guys just
And
got pooped on.
Shikigami
What
continue
just
to push on
happened
forward
this
here.
game?
Cal
This
gets
whole
himself
series,
down
what
with the
happened?
Supernova, but the damage is just too severe of Est.
Wait,
I
is
don't
Shiki
know.
like
I mean, that's a cap.
is Shiki just like those guys? Like what is
Yeah,
it?
that's a really
this?
fast.
From afar, same with Dinks, but right now, Neither team taking anything close to lethal damage. A little bit more of an aggressive dive here, though, from NK leading the way in. Sets up Remix for the pick on the Melphobia.
Full cap for 5 minutes, and then we're in the map for another 2 hours. And then Envy wins it in the last fight. OT 7-7, fucking like a legit 9 a.m. We're on this watching party still. Cancer. Shit is legit 7-7 on this map.
I mean, that actually might have given them the opportunity to come back in because they're gonna have the Eternal Bond. Now Envy down, a lot of damage here on the field. They do get that.
We're watching for legit 9 more hours watch party.
Post the Eternal Bond.
Yeah, I mean, Envy drop a bond of their own and use a supernova.
Me 27.
What is happening on my screen, bro?
From the Dodge Flames. Meanwhile, NK back in the fight. Galactic Legend. One more ultimate's being used here than Envy may have liked. Is NK gonna find anything right now? Still looking and looking. Meanwhile, Meteor M out here from Shikigami. Looks for it and no, goes down the Cal instead. Cal, meanwhile, on the hunt. Sees the Luna on the other side. For now, looking for the tanks. Ends up falling though. Dinks. Up over the top. A little bit of damage in from the cloak. As Envy real close here, and they will get the cap.
All right.
And now they can finally finish the point, which was
just pop the prison, given the right opportunity. Doesn't matter if anything else is available.
That is literally us.
That's me watching Envy cap first.
Just in the fire from the sky. Prison though still got come down.
That is
actually done, bro.
Finds the right opportunity. Envy connects.
The snowball's good. Snowball's really good.
That is stupid.
You're gonna have another supernova here for the choke.
What's going on?
Does some crazy thing.
Maybe it's just an attack comp mission. I don't know.
They have prison. They have cloak ult. They open the cloak ult. Krasmang.
How are you dying through cloak ult? No, these
guy's getting mad.
No, these guys are tossing, bro.
Krasmang though can even be here once more. The prison comes on out. But the fall through is not there. Envy able to stay alive.
Oh, GG. It's actually double OT.
About a cap with 5. About a cap with 5.
I mean, just keeping control of the tempo. Just
it's double OT.
Here. Using the Sinatraa.
Might be like 12-12.
The Madians made the swap to Moon Knight here for last. Trying to get that burst damage here. Melophobe gonna pop it early as Supernova, but just getting dueled by Cal. Keeping the pressure on.
Does not connect. Meanwhile, Beta Both Worlds gonna be out here from Ricky. Shikigami trying to take the advantage here. Shikigami, Meteor M is on. Remix though hitting onto Strangling Prison. The pressure coming on out.
Battle.
Shikigami again dropped the Meteor M.
Actually won,
in on the prison. The fall through is there. The prison
what
again huge.
The
Remix back to back. Great prisons followed up by Cal.
One
With
fight
the
on
supernova.
defense, by the way?
Envy.
Both of them didn't get one fight on defense.
I don't think Shiki got one fight.
That Envy though standing strong currently. No one going down just yet. Maybe looking for the opportunity to contest. Remix. Oh, taking so much damage, getting caught.
Remix is trying to make this go as long as it
down,
possibly
now
can.
your ability to control the tide of battle really reduced. You don't have the walls up here. You're going to lose out on the early prison build. Krasmang, though, absolutely getting burned alive right now.
Wait, it's actually winnable. It's actually winnable.
Super low. Daddy goes, can't get away. Madian.
He said, Daddy can't get away? What did he just say? Is that what he just said?
As the fight breaks down a little bit.
Wait, ult that. Yeah, there you go.
And decides it's time for Galactic Legend.
Wow, Shiki story. No, and then Envy's gonna win.
No,
and then Envy's gonna win, and then it's next match.
These guys randomly lost their hands.
I mean, ideally you just
make no sense.
But you gotta favor the defense here in this situation. Envy using it first. Well, they also pop fake here.
Why the fuck did they use Luna and Flame right there?
Good self-control.
That is.
Oh my god, dunked on bad.
Meteor M strikes. However, they're gonna have the prison. They won't have the fall through they had before. Shikigami though says, "I'll be the fall through."
Wait.
Ends up with 2. Post Meteor M. Shikigami still.
Wait, Envy threw that so bad.
Classic Doug smoking cigarette.
What is that support ult though? It's just so bad.
Yeah, now they're gonna full cap into an Envy getting held into OT, and then they're gonna cap, and then they're gonna OT push all the way to the end.
Shikigami against all odds.
Despaired.
Trade the ults really effectively. They hold on to the hand of Khonshu, and this is actually pretty dangerous for Envy, right? Because you look at the Galactic Legend, but Dinks is about to have the Eternal Bond again, and the hand of Khonshu.
What the fuck is that emo? Aware, that is brain dead.
Yeah, Aware, we use that one all the time. Shit is way too fire.
We'll see how long this attack can go here for Shikigami. With Envy having 3 minutes, they probably need this and a little bit more.
Need help a Madian.
No prison. Madian's down. Madian just getting assassinated from Cal in over the top. Calmang or Krasmang lucky to get away.
Horrible.
Do you know he have aimbot when he's ulting?
Yeah, but like, why is he ulting like? When it's like a dire situation for their supports, they gotta ult. Like you save your ult and just ult after their support will guarantee the win. No. Hashtag rivals forever.
They gotta stay on the convoy and can't.
Hashtag find your all time.
Dude, their cloak has a fast ass ult. Never mind. They actually might win this fight if he gets that ult. They need to touch, they know that. Wait, is Mag ever gonna walk out with full HP ever?
He's playing the new rank.
Is he just ever gonna move around from that quarter when they... Wait, what is happening?
It might happen again. Envy,
Not
so
five.
close to putting us to a map 5
If he touches, they win. I'm not trolling. They had cloak ult.
I mean,
And
this is
they're not
just
even close to
disasters.
support Envy.
Another late stagger there. Shikigami just trying to survive on the edges. They're trying to survive in the harsh environments. They're just doing anything to get away from the damage, but they're gonna have to touch. They need to contest.
And Cal, I mean, he can make this ridiculous super hard. Now you have to walk
Well,
through
now
the
I hope
flames.
Envy wins.
Okay, you're gonna use a
But,
cloak.
like,
You have to use a cloak ult
yeah.
super early. Narrow. Gotta get the layers.
Well, I still hope
strategist
Shiki
ult
win
here.
this map,
Envy
but if
working
they
with every
don't,
advantage in the world. They still
then I
have
hope
cloak ult
Envy
of
wins.
their own. Ready to go. Crashbang, getting close to prison. It's got to be a huge prison to save Shikigami from the situation.
Hey, God!
Alright,
Oh,
let's go Envy. Now we can go.
well.
Quick, ready up in the lobby, bro.
Envy
You're on a streak.
Forcing the match.
Talking
See if
about
the
Envy.
Hella can make the difference here at the beginning. Clues actually.
They don't know
getting
about the
pummeled,
tech, bro.
getting thrown back a little bit.
I think
Now
they've
the
been up
pressure
for, like,
onto
a long
Narrow
time,
in turn.
too.
Envy having
They're
to take a few
faded
steps
as
back.
fuck.
Iremix maybe caught. Iremix
Guys are
real
moon-knighted
low right now,
users.
but
Whoa,
able to stabilize.
no,
But it
GG.
comes at a cost.
It's a full
Multis
cap for, like,
down as
9 minutes.
Manian gets on
Yeah,
the
they
Narrow
don't know
at
what
the
to do
same
against
time.
Moon Knight.
Surgical from Shikigami.
And this is really the value of that Moon Knight.
I don't know why
because what they really were able to do is keep the pressure
steamrolled
on
them
the
with
back
Moon
line.
Knight
Typically,
that
the
last
strategy
game and then
was
just
they
didn't
split
play it
one of the
again
duelists
and just
onto the
got
high
shat
ground there,
on.
and by using
And
the
then they just
arcs
never played Moon
continuously,
Knight.
all that damage, especially
Why?
with the increased Crasbang's gonna live.
Prison
Now
v
Ult's
prison.
getting up. Yeah, it's 2 prisons up.
Prison out first from Krasmang, and here comes
That
Khonshu
combo
right
is so
on top,
AIDS.
right on time.
Yeah.
2 down immediately, and if you're Envy,
Wait,
you
these
might want
guys
to let this
are
one go and play
getting
for last
pooped
contest. They should
on
get
right
one
now.
more
This is like
before they get
bad.
to
They
the end of
need
the
to
second.
win this fight
And
right
they're gonna
here.
have 6
If they
ults.
lose this fight, it's
Now they're
over.
gonna lose.
So
They're
there
gonna
are
cap
gonna
with
be
5.
ults of-
Rocket dropping the CYA. Envy back over 9 Kaluj.
Ooh, broke the meteor.
Oh, that's
Yeah, the meteor
Yeah,
just
right.
getting destroyed.
Yeah.
However, the same note, Cal able to land the pick off on the Krasmang. However, the BRB brings back the fray. Shikigami still at a full 6. Madian here in the back, God's death on deck. Envy though starting to invest. Invisible boundary drives.
I thought it was parkour.
Krasmang over and in.
Oh, they
Remix
actually killed the
same
riddle.
time was looking for the strangling prison. They end up getting Ricky. So Envy getting
Wait.
enough done here. The Khonshu though getting dropped here from NK,
Alright.
and it's enough to find
Alright.
Krasmang.
Fuck it.
I mean, Ricky has to feel so sad. That was a solo strangling prison along with just some onk damage there from NK. Just to immediately eliminate Ricky.
Hard right now. You just see Krasmag walking forward. You know what's on his mind. The prison comes on out. And Khonshu dropped right after. Meteor and M even
dude.
thrown into the mix, and they get 2 right away with it. Shikigami, more than enough. Should be .2 heading their way. Maybe Envy is able to portal in time, but I'm not sure there's enough clearing in Marvel Rivals Remix. First one to set things up. Is Remix gonna be able to find it?
All
And
right.
in the neutral.
They're holding.
Mellow just going down. No prism required, but BRB. Keep Shikigami in the fight. The combo still on deck right now for Envy. A waiting game right now for both teams really as Melphobia nearly up there himself. And Clu's nearly built another Meteor M of S. This has been ridiculous damage in from Clu so far. Skaragenji though. Meteor M of his own.
What the
Drops it
fuck
forward.
They
was
grounded
that?
Gonna get anything
one.
from it here just
The
yet.
ground
Invisible
is
boundary now
legit
down from
one.
Envy. This might be the time. Here
Ground
comes
is
the hand
about
of
to
Khonshu. Here
die,
comes
bro.
Prison.
Ground dead.
And it's way bigger for NK.
Ground
Into
shit
the
on.
back. Ends up with
Yo,
2.
bro.
Still trade outs on both sides.
Ground shit
Shikigami,
on
they're
badly.
still investing.
And Shikigami thinking they can still win this. I mean, they do have the CYA. They have the extra bonus health. They have the damage.
Looking for a
Ranked after? Yeah, we'll play.
Cluj right now, just
I think Cluj might get a
using the
2-piece
Tracer's
right here.
advantage, getting
Wait, no,
out line
Cluj
of
is gonna get
sight.
the Moon Knight
They still touch
midair.
the payload, but here we go. Meteor M sees the time
Yeah.
is
Oh, the ledge blocked it.
No
Okay,
way.
still gets that
You almost
Melphobia
called that
anyways.
shit.
Right
Oh,
out.
I know, bro. Yeah, I have
also
that
look at
vision.
it.
Bro's
Like
played
that.
these games
Yeah,
before.
you can't teach that
Bro's
vision,
used
bro.
these ultimates
Like, no,
before.
I'm saying.
So Envy wanting to just continue into this fight. I mean, they're definitely going to clean up here, but that's big ults off the field here. Shikigami.
Wait, Cal is legit a Navy SEAL over there. What's going on?
Wait, what is this angle? What is this angle?
Get put in the timeout.
Bro's a fucking elite fucking sniper, bro. What's going on over there?
They only get one. They
On a
only
solo
get
mission.
one.
I think he had the ult because he got. Yeah, I think he would have
Coming
died
alive,
to Moon
finds
Knight.
Cal in
Yeah,
turn.
yeah.
Now it's getting scrappy on both sides. Kalush super low, gets healed up just in the nick of time as Nero comes on in, dancing to the beach. Scatter Genji, Meteor M, not getting anything. The Luna ult just in the nick of time here for Nero.
Remix, but
Envy.
all-
We are in overtime. It's on Shikigami to make
Massive.
something happen. And there's Remix dropping the prison into the back.
I think he
The
should have
follow-through,
just
though,
saved
is
it
not there.
until
Ricky
fucking NK got
dancing his
ult.
way
He's
over
about to
here
have
for
ult, no?
Shikigami
Nah,
now.
it's too risky to
Shikigami
save it,
has
actually.
this Melphobia,
Classic.
ends up with 2.
Yeah,
You fucking trolling?
Yeah, just sad.
What if the card like went through the TP?
And that means everyone's here. They're on the point. They're getting late.
What? This guy's making up
This shit like ended on some
glitches.
other like point and shit.
Then they gotta replay the map, and then it's a tie, then we go map 7, and then...
What?
Can get there in the
And then the map becomes invalid from another bug, and then they put us on a different map, and then that map is a draw. We go to
And then they delay the stream for 30 minutes because of tech
and then
fire.
everyone Shikigami's PCs breaks, and they have to sub in 100 Thieves and fucking rerun the whole fucking thing back.
These flanks right now is Shikigami trying to make their way in. Pretty equivalent on the hand of Conchus right now.
Maybe Cal turned off his aimbot because he knows more people are watching.
Opens up the space for Maiden to go down.
Yeah, Cal ends up getting there from the Hella V Hella remix. Over and in on the Strangling Prison. Gets one pick from it. Envy now up to Khonshu being dropped here by NK.
Little Minecraft hut.
Getting the picks they need to get this going. However, Ricky's gonna use Fate of Both Worlds. Shikigami, they feel they can delay
Well,
here.
this guy's old, yeah.
Krasbane, close to the Strangling Prison. Melophobia, real close. They got the portal coming out in Shikigami. Round 2 here on the first point. Strangling Prison drops. So
What?
is the Khonshu Prison.
He's missing
GG.
Shikigami 3-2.
With 2 right after. The combo succeeds. And Envy's gonna get forced back. Can you do it one more time? Hits 2. Melophobia and Krasbane hit by the
negative
fall through, though.
damage.
He's not there.
Yeah.
Scatter Genji comes on in.
What?
Meteor M. Was looking
Blue
for
guy,
a
get off
clean
that
pickoff,
character,
doesn't
bro.
happen. Visual
Okay.
boundary out. Cal,
That's one of them.
Last
Gods to death, ready to
Yeah.
go. The Khonshu
He said
Prison
last
here for
fight.
the-
It's
They wanted to
2
take,
minutes
like, this
left.
long
Not
to
remix
win?
now, hanging on in. Cal,
He said last fight.
So first point got it.
Can I get a duck talking cigarette for that one, chat?
You got more time.
That was a classic, bro.
and by A immediately here at the Rocket
They have
Record.
combo.
Now, take a
Remix
look.
and NK.
NK.
They're
Just
keeping this
waiting
pressure
for
on
remix.
Solo
Meanwhile,
ult.
Krasbane gonna drop the
Oh,
prison
no,
first,
nothing.
and Melophobia bringing the thunder right on top.
I mean, well played for Shikigami because they stall, they poke, then they're trying to drop the CYA, keep the fight going, and then they're just watching NK the whole time.
Getting forward.
I think like the mag
And
being
then-
able
'cause now
to eat the
not only
Gudon and
worried
like
about
having
Remix, who
util for
drops
the
Strangling
Gudon is like
Prison.
very important.
NK
in this
falls
matchup, I
on
think.
top.
Yeah.
Hand of Khonshu picks up 2, aided by the roots. 3 down,
keeping doors,
and the
keeping
combo
doors.
once again makes it
Well,
smart.
put the cam on Kaluge, bro.
Classic. Now,
Let me see the
they got
CP.
the ult's out. They get to walk back into this fight,
that's
coming
the
up with
commentator
4 ult
shoes.
soon. Looks like they're not even going to bother to contest potentially. They looks like they might just hold it. No, they're going to go for it now. Oh my gosh, 0.18 meters.
Good pick
Almost like
by
losing
NK.
immediately. Quick pick off here from Envy. Kaluge diving on back. I've Akamoto just onto the Moon Knight, but hey, when you gotta be sure, gets rid of him. Envy up to Krasbane. Able to get a little bit of bite of the apple. Gets on the count.
What a freeze.
The freeze is a bad scare. Genji now. Meteor M. Can Shikigami
What?
save it?
That was lucky. That
Yeah,
was
that was pure luck.
Shikigami might have a chance of holding this here. They're
I thought he
powered
killed
up here.
Invis at first. I was
CYA,
actually
keep him
gonna,
nice
like,
and healthy. Amadian. Dropping
shocked.
the Goddess of Death here. A
Well,
little
they
bit of
actually
cleanup.
might
And
have
Envy
lost.
now
I'm not
down
gonna
with
lie.
only a minute left
Like
for
they
second.
needed to win that.
As Hellas playing footsie with each other on the side. Cal dropping a long-range Goddess of Death.
Oh
NK,
my
though,
gosh.
connecting here with the hand of Khonshu picks up 2. However, Shikigami.
All right, one more
ends up
point.
with one of their own. The BRB bringing one back, but Envy, this might be enough here for the second point. All
Damn.
of them in their favor.
And Cal just up on this high ground.
Damn.
The Goddess of Death putting so much pressure on them from the back line.
Oh,
They
fuck?
had it with
No,
the
it's like
Goddess of
literally
Death.
like
There's a
that,
better
but every
aggression
kill
for
is
them.
like
They
that.
walk on forward.
Just ult situation pretty good here for Envy. Can they keep it ongoing? Scout Genji, though, would love to shut down with the
I
meteor.
think that's
Here
like
we
a
go.
horrible
Kaluge, though, gets
play.
to pick on the Mellow.
Yeah.
So I think
A neutral game for
this
Envy
choke
lane
is
in.
super
Versus
good
Phenomenal.
because you have
Scout
so
Genji ends up
much
going
space. Your
down.
backline has
They
so much
staggered the
space.
second, it'll be
Envy
crazy.
picking
No,
up
I said
pick
your
after pick.
backline has
This
so
is
much
ridiculous
space.
of
No,
us.
I said your backline has so
Dings
much
has to make sure
space.
not
Like
to
that's
go
bad.
Whoa,
Dings
that
has
gonna
to
have a lot of
survive.
space?
Dings
I think whoever gets a better
Blue
Grudo
or red?
here.
Blue or red, chat? Blue or red? This is it. For all the marbles. No. Yes, res beacon. Yes, res beacon.
Cal goes down.
No, Cal, you need to stay
Envy
on the
here in turn.
the Moonlight.
Can you be the hero once
No,
more?
Kaluge.
Yeah.
SGG.
Drops on the payload. Doesn't get what he's looking
No,
for.
it's
Scout
GG.
Genji.
Oh,
Meteor M
Remix
proves
didn't get
no.
his
Remix
ult
though
off.
goes down. Combo
GG.
isn't gonna come into play here. Envy having dropped Fate of Both Worlds. Everything.
No,
NK just has to
GG.
go for the rock.
Lost.
Khonshu here. What's it gonna do? Drops it here near the payload. Ends up with one, but it may not be enough.
lost.
Shikigami has nearly held off Envy.
it.
They will be your
That's it,
champions
GG.
once more, holding
GG.
everything back.
Damn.
Envy
GG.
coming close, but it's no mix reverse
Holy
sweep this time.
shit, bro.
As Shikigami, you're back-to-back champions.
Did we just
Despair.
choke?